Hey, this is Sidan, coach of the Sydney Six, bringing you the Week 1 team builder for the WWA's inaugural season. For our first opponent, we're going to be facing Zeke and his team, the Texas Crocodiles. Now, I want to quickly address that, yes, there was no MBL battle this week. Unfortunately, due to scheduling issues, my opponent did have to forfeit the match this week, so I was awarded the win. Hopefully I will have a video next week, or a battle next week, but I'll just quickly address that. However, I am super excited about this league, and a little bit nervous because I have little to no competitive double experience, yet along with VGC. This will be my first VGC battle. Hopefully that we can get a win, but that's not really my main focus. I just want to get some experience, get a feel for it, take advantage that VGC is a best of 3. Hopefully that allows me to quickly develop my my double battle skills and just have fun. I'm not sure what how my opponent's experience with double battles is. I'm just gonna have to assume that he's like some kind of expert. So hopefully I get a good match out of it. Learn a lot. But yeah, in terms of team building, I was pretty nervous, especially when I looked at my opponent's team. Let's have a quick look. So here's my opponent's team, and from the onset, you can see he has some very powerful Pokemons. His G-Max pick is G-Max Charizard. He has Torkoal as tier 1. His free 1 and 2 is Willowboom and Whimsicott. 3 of those 4 are actually banned in the new series of doubles of ranked. So they were in the top 10 in doubles, I believe. So he's got some strong Pokemons there. Now I don't, like I said, I don't really know much about doubles, but I mean, from what I can see, his tier 2 picks are very offensively strong Pokemon. And Gudra in particular is very bulky. His tier 3 picks are kind of unknowns to me. I can see Mr. Mangala being like a fast screen setter, while Drapion is actually just a reliable Pokemon just to have. It has only 1 weakness, so and some pretty good defensive stats. So I can see why maybe in a doubles format it's very strong. I mean, I personally like to use it in singles. So, but like I said, I haven't seen these two used much in my research. Magneton's interesting in a sense that he probably wants that magnet pool to trap the steel types, which then he can like dispatch easily with Charizard or Torkoal or Mamoswine. And for his free tier, like his free 3, Togepi is interesting. It is a follow me user. I believe it has follow me. Togekiss definitely has follow me, but I think Togepi has follow me. Wait, does Togepi the follow me in raid battle? I'm not sure. Okay, I assume he picked Togepi for a follow me user. Though I don't know how bulky Togepi is, even with a EVO Light. Corsola, I have no idea. It could be a Stealth Rocker or something. Though from what I understand, Hazards is not the biggest thing in doubles. So, like I said, this is more my inexperience in doubles that's kind of like represented here. it could be something I just don't know. Um, but if I just focus on his top four Pokemons, no, he's got some really strong offensive threats there. Whimsicott is just a great prankster user. It can set up Tailwind uh, and just debuff my Pokemons constantly, so I have to fear that. And Gmax Charizard with its Max Wildfire, which I realized like that 1/6 damage that's gonna constantly be doing over the 4 turns means that in singles that's pretty bad, but like in doubles that's two Pokemon's getting hit by Wildfire. So this is gonna be so much passive damage could be coming from my opponent's team. Plus, with the solar power boost from the sun that Torkoal summons, it's going to be interesting team to fight against. But going into this, I do notice one thing in particular, that he has no rock type resist. So when it came to building my team, I just thought, let's focus on one Pokemon and just build from there. And because he has no rock type resist, I decided to focus my team around Lycanroc. As you can see, I've gone with 4 attack, or like an all-out attack Lycanroc set with the Stone Edge, Drill Run, Iron Head, and Play Rough. Stone Edge hits Charizard, basically can OHKO Charizard. It's this Lycanroc's probably going to be my Dynamax Pokemon as well, so it should OHKO even Gmax Charizard. It should reliably OHKO, if not 2-hit KO, Torkoal and Galarian Mr. Mime. Again, like, because he has no rock resist, Stone Edge is just gonna either hit everything neutrally or hit it super effectively. However, I did go with Drill Run just so I can reliably do massive damage to Drapion, and I think it should OHKO Corsola and Magneton. Iron Head should also OHKO Togepi and Whimsicott, and depending on the investment on Mamoswine, it can 1-hit KO, but will definitely 2-hit KO Mamoswine. And Play Rough, same deal. I think can OHKO depending on investment, but should 2-hit KO Gudra. As for the investments, I went with 180 speed with Jolly Nature. This means I outspeed Gmax Charizard. I also went with 252 in attack for maximum damage, 98 in HP. That's because that would put my HP value at 159, which minimizes the recoil from Life Orb, and the rest just went into special defense and defense. Lycanroc is probably going to be my lead Pokemon, because I can immediately exert offensive pressure. However, Lycanroc, I know it's not going to be the be-all Pokemon. The two Pokemons I'm most worried that will threaten Lycanroc is Mamoswine and Willowboom. Those two can hit Lycanroc super hard with their stabs. I think Grassiclide OHKOs even a full HP Dynamaxed Lycanroc, so I have to be careful about that. Whimsicott is also a Pokemon I really don't want it to set up Lycanroc has the speed advantage of his team, and Whimsicott can easily just take that away from it. So those three Pokemon are kind of like the Pokemon I really have to build my team on trying to shut down in order to help Lycanroc work. So for my next Pokemon, I decided to go with Meowstick. I think Meowstick is going to be my other lead Pokemon. It's a support Meowstick with screens, Light Clay, Fake Out, and Quick Guard. Meowstick is super fast. It's my fastest Fake Out user. It's faster than any of my opponent's Fake Out users. So I think turn one, it's just an easy Pokemon just to Fake Out his team and just get a free hit with Lycanroc. However, obviously, with Lycanroc, it can only probably take down one Pokemon when it's turn one. And if that other Pokemon is Willowboom, or if Willowboom comes in after, I'm in trouble. So I have Quick Guard. That way, that it should stop his Grassy Glide, him trying to use Grassy Glide or even Fake Out. I mean, that's probably the main threat, I think, to Willowboom. The other Reflect, just so that I can lower the damage received from Mamoswine and even Willowboom. And I just have Light Screen. Just I don't know. I feel like maybe I didn't need Light Screen, but I just threw in Light Screen. It just felt weird putting Reflect without Light Screen. I don't know. I think that's just a personal thing for me. But it does lower the damage from like Goodra, which could have Surf or Muddy Water. Where it can learn Surf. Well, definitely it can learn Muddy Water, I'm pretty sure, and it can learn Hydro Pump, I think. So it should lower the damage of that, and potentially, like, once Lycanroc comes down, I'm like, my team would be exposed to just getting badly damaged from Charizard and Torkoal, so Light Screen could help with mitigating those damage. Now, in terms of investment, I went with 212 speed. That should allow me to outspeed Willowboom. That way my Fake Out will always go before my opponent's Willowbooms. I also went with maximum HP, and I went with bold nature, not bold, calm nature, or careful nature, or positive defense and minus special attack nature, with 4 defense and 6 speed. That just gives me, so that I have the maximum amount, but even defense stats. But then I found like I had 4 extra EV, so I just put it in attack. That just makes my Fake Out a little bit stronger, but minusculely stronger. Yeah, so Meowstick is just there mainly so I can just stop my opponents from threatening Lycanroc. Well, the main threats from Lycanroc. But yeah, so those are probably my 2 leads. Just so I can like start breaking down his team. However, I'm gonna be foolish if I think this will work on the onset. So, for contingency, I do have my 3rd Pokemon as Incineroar with Intimidate and Citrus Berry. This is my 2nd Fake Out user, and I do have Flare Blitz and Snarl. This is kind of so with Intimidate and Snarl, it's kind of like having Light Screen and well, not really. Light Screen Reflect in the sense that I lowered my opponent's attack and special attack in order just to artificially boost the bulk of my Pokemons. I have Flare Blitz there as just as a stab move, but it comes with the having to super effectively hit Mamoswine, Willowboom, and Whimsicott. Now, obviously, Flare Blitz may not necessarily be super effective damage because it could have the Thick Fat ability, but it does get intimidated then if it does have it. If it has the Oblivious ability, then I can't intimidate it, but it will be weak to fire, so I think he's kind of choose which one he wants that. My last attack is Parting Shot. It's not specifically designed to do for any particular Pokemon, but just to get momentum, lower my opponent's attack and special attack. It's I think just a useful move to have on Incineroar. This is just a purely bulky Incineroar, so I invested 252 in HP, and just went with 94 plus defense. That allows me to be 3-hit KO'd by Willowboom's Drain Punch, but it also ensures that I should survive at full HP. Choice Banded Adamant Earthquake from Mamoswine, and the rest just went into special defense. So and I just went with Citrus Berry just to increase its my Incineroar's longevity. So a pretty simple build for Incineroar. So for my fourth Pokemon, I went with Willowboom. As you can see, I went with all-out attack, I guess. Willowboom with Grassy Surge. Fake Out is there so that I can deny Follow Me and Tailwind from Togepi and Whimsicott respectively. It also means that I can just like stop a single attack from Mamoswine, which could threaten itself and Lycanroc. However, a Grassy Glide should OHKO Mamoswine. It also is super effective against Corsola. That strong priority move is super useful. I have U-turns so that I can pivot out of dangerous situations. In particularly Torkoal. I don't want to be caught having Willowboom on the field with Torkoal there. However, if Torkoal is low enough HP, probably around 50%, I can opt for higher horsepower to get rid of it. High horsepower also does give me the option to threaten Drapion if it's weakened, and Magneton. But given that I have no speed investment, it's probably not going to threaten Drapion very well. But I did go. This is a pretty bulky build. I went full max attack with Adamant Nature and 252 defense for just to lower as much damage as possible with 4 HP. I found that no matter how much special defense investments I put in, I was still gonna get like OHKO'd and 2-hit KO'd by his special attackers like Goodra, Torkoal, and Charizard. So I didn't see any point in putting special defense. I have the Muscle Band there because I just want to increase the amount of damage. I had Expert Belt with these moves. Didn't reliably boost the damage because not a lot of super effective moves there. As well as I can't use Life Orb because Lycanroc has it, and I wanted the freedom of choice. I wanted the freedom to choose between my moves, so Choice Band was not an option. But yeah, that's Rillaboom, a pretty simple build. for my fifth pick, obviously, I think I just went with the Pokemon that I think complements well with Willowboom, which is Honucha. Uh, Honucha, obviously, well, with a Grassy Seed and its Unburden ability, means that as soon as it comes on the field with grassy terrain, I boost my defense plus double my speed. And Honucha also just pairs well because it threatens the other Pokemon that threatens Lycanroc besides Mamoswine, which is Rillaboom, my opponent's Rillaboom. Acrobatics should OHKO Rillaboom and Whimsicott. Also just does great damage to any of his other Pokemons that take it neutrally. I have Close Combat as just the other stab that should threaten Magneton, Goodra, and Mamoswine. Like it should threaten them pretty well. Rock Slide because I still think Charizard is a huge threat, and if I'm leading with Lycanroc, it's not guaranteed that I could have Lycanroc at the facing my opponent's Charizard, especially if he's going to keep Charizard in the back, which is possible. I mean, I do feel he might lead with Charizard just so that he can get the Wildfire damage as early as possible, but especially if he's in the second or third game and he sees that I'm leading with Lycanroc, he probably won't. I mean, even from team preview, he might decide not to lead with Charizard. I have Detect that way that which I found out is actually more preferable over Protect, because not as much Pokemon can have Detect and it can't be imprisoned. That's something I didn't know. You don't see this problem in singles, so it's an interesting fact I didn't know and just and learned. But yeah, I have Detect, so I can at least scout out moves from Willowboom and Mamoswine. I went to with 236 speed. With neutral nature, this ensures I outspeed Gmax Charizard. 168 speed. Did I just? I think I that's the same speed I have as with Lycanroc. So obviously they're outspeeding this, speed creeping the same Pokemon. I went with 252 plus attack, just for maximum damage. The rest just went into HP and defense. So yeah, there's not much there. I think pretty simple build from Honucha. And my final Pokemon I decided to go with is Jolteon. My team is very physically orientated, and I think Torkoal could essentially just like wall my team, especially if I lose Lycanroc really early. So having Jolteon there ensures that I could at least do meaningful damage to Torkoal. It also threatens Corsola and Charizard with Thunderbolt. I did go with Shadow Ball just as a coverage move because obviously with Mamoswine as a possible like Pokemon he could switch in. It means that I wouldn't be able to do damage if I just didn't have a non-electric. If I only had electric moves. I did go for Volt Switch so I can just pivot out, especially if Whimsicott's on the field. I doubt Jolteon can do much, given Whimsicott and its potential partners on the field. Detect's there to scout out any moves in particular. I'm not looking for any Pokemons that I think Jolteon will scout. Will bring in. I do go for 140 to outspeed Whimsicott. it has its prankster ability, so I might not even actually move before Whimsicott, but if it does attack, I can at least pivot out before it can damage Jolteon. I went with 252 with Modest Nature on special attack, just for maximum damage. The rest just went into its bulk. 76 HP, 36 defense, 4 special defense. I found that combination of EV will minimize the damage from both sides of the spectrum. Yeah. I did just go with Magnet just to do as much damage with Thunderbolt. Volt Absorb, I went with Volt Absorb just so I can just like switch in on Magneton. I don't see any need to have Quick Feet, but yeah, I just decided to go with Volt Absorb. So that's my team. However, I'm not sure how this team is going to perform. I'm just basing this. I'm kind of going all in on Lycanroc. Team building feels a lot different in doubles. I don't know whether it's just in my head, but it feels different to singles. And I thought the best thing to do is just come up with a simple plan and try to execute it to the best of my abilities. And choosing to go with trying to exploit the lack of rock resist in my opponent's team was the best thing I could think of, and hopefully that pays off. If it doesn't, then so be it. That's part of learning, but we'll see how that goes in the battle. Speaking of the battle should come out the same time as this video. I will leave a link to the battle in the description below, so I will see you there. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Also, if you've been kind of watching my MBL, I have done this differently to my MBL videos. I am going to continue doing team builder videos separate to the battle for the WWA, just trying to explore what works best. If you enjoy it, please let me know in the comments, or leave a like. If you don't, please leave something on the comment how I can improve. Even leave a dislike. That way I know that you probably don't want this kind of video. However, if you want to continue following my run in the WWA, feel free to subscribe. Otherwise, I will be releasing videos at the same time each week. Yeah, so I'll see you at the battle video. Otherwise, I'll see you next week, and have a good day.